everybody's course is different, and you might see, somebody along the rehabilitation journey, you might see three different therapists that give you different exercises. But as long as they're dosing it with the correct intensity, repetition, and doing something that's salient to you or that matters, you're going to make progress, regardless of what the exercise may be. I will say, like, I'm going to give advice on what I often prescribe for
Oh,
people, like as
yeah.
an exercise program or something. So like my top three would usually be some form of like resistance training. So like a big one that I do that seems to be applicable to a lot of people is banded side steps. I posted a video on most of these, but you get an exercise band, and if you're not ready for an exercise band, you can just do regular side steps. But you get an exercise band. You can do it around your knees, your ankles, or your feet, and you're just going to do side stepping back and forth. One, it's going to help target your balance a little bit, but it really primarily focuses on strengthening your hip abductor muscle, your gluteus medius, which is the side of your hip. And that kind of helps keep your pelvis stable whenever you're in single leg stance. So it's a really good muscle to strengthen for balance. So that's usually one that I give. The second one is if you have stairs at your house. I tell everybody, if you have stairs in your home, you basically have a home gym. And so anything you can do on your stairs is really good. I'll share all these videos in my story after this too, that because I've posted about these. But step ups, step taps, standing on the step and bringing one leg down and back up to work on like some eccentric control of your muscle. There's so many things that stairs can do for you, especially because for the most part, if you have hemiplegia, if one side is more affected than the other, you can kind of hyper focus on that side. The third one, well, hold on, let me touch on that real quick. So another thing is just because you have hemiparesis or if one side's more affected, don't neglect your strong side. So, because that's going to be the side that's going to help you the
I did
most.
that.
And you want to keep it strong too, because you're more prone to arthritis if you're overusing that side and not making it strong enough. So you really want to kind of hyper focus on strengthening the muscles on your less affected side as well. So that's just like my little soapbox there. But yeah, so banded side steps, stairs. If you don't have the option of having stairs, I do consider like buying like a small aerobic step or something like, maybe 2 to 4 inches off the ground, just so you have that in your home. You can do some of those things. And then the third one is if you don't have the option of standing, if you're kind of, if you're wheelchair level and you just haven't gotten to the point where you're strong enough or capable of standing or walking, any form of sitting exercise you do is good. But what I recommend is just throughout the day, if your back is always supported by a backrest, you need to scoot up to the edge of your chair, right? Challenge your postural muscles.